This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
Many of us have those stubborn pounds that seem impossible to lose, no matter how good we eat or how hard we work out. My solution is PlushCare. PlushCare is a leading telehealth provider with doctors who are there for you day and night to partner with you in your weight loss journey. They can prescribe FDA-approved weight loss medications like Wegovy and Zepbound for those who qualify. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. To get started, visit plushcare.com/weightloss. That's plushcare.com/weightloss.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
BBC Radio 2. 10 to the top.
So let's welcome Garry Sands from Longford, Derbyshire. Garry, not originally from Derbyshire, originally from Sydney, Australia.
Good evening, that's correct. Yes, I'm from Sydney, Australia.
What brought you over here?
A British wife who was missing her family.
Ah, fair enough. Did your wife visit Australia, met you, she stayed there and then got homesick?
A little bit like that. She was out in Australia working. She was living in Melbourne. She came up to Sydney for a weekend and she met me in a cave.
What do you think of the UK? I mean, obviously the weather's a bit different.
Yeah, it is different. I'm actually enjoying the cooler weather because Australia is getting pretty hot. And yeah, there are differences, but everyone thinks the grass is greener. If I had a pound for every time somebody said you came from Australia to here.
Exactly. Yeah, I get it. Well, how do you do on 10 to the top usually?
Well, I usually get the Antipodean questions right, but sometimes I struggle with the local knowledge. But you know, I'm a big music fan and have been in the music industry in the past, so you know, I like to play.
Okay, what were you doing previously in the music industry?
I actually had a chain of music stores in Australia. I had 3 stores, and if you know the story High Fidelity, that was my life for about 18 years.
Wow, just playing records in a record store.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just great fun.
I bet. All right, well, let's see if your record store life has served you well. We've got 10 questions coming your way. Top score is 65. You can play Joker whenever you want, and it will double the amount of points available on that question. Garry, wishing you all the very best of luck.
Thank you, mate.
To the top on Radio 2.
Here we go for 1 point. Name the female star who sang vocals on the Calvin Harris track Miracle, which was this week's number 1 exactly a year ago.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's Ellie Goulding.
Ah, of course.
Yeah, he's worked with Ellie numerous times, has Calvin. No bother, for a point. The title of a 1992 Pearl Jam song was also the first name of the host on the TV prank show Beatles About. You might not know Beatles About, being Australian, but what's that name and title, please?
I've never heard of Beatles About. I know Pearl Jam and I know the 92 album. Jeremy.
Yes! Jeremy's calling. For 2 points, it's your first clip. George Michael went straight in at number 1 this week in 1996 with the tune you're about to hear. But can you name it?
I do believe that we are practicing the same religion. Oh, you really gotta get up now. That's right.
Is that Fast Love?
It is. It's one of 2 90s UK number 1s that sampled the 1982 Patrice Rushen tune Forget Me Nots. The other was Will Smith's Men in Black in 97. That gets you 2 points. If you get this right, it'll get you 3. In 1997, the song Closer Than Close, Closer Than Close, was the biggest UK chart entry for the singer Rosie who?
Gaines.
It was Rosie Gaines. This one's worth 4 points. We had a shocking start. We're doing all right now. We're on a little bit of a run. Slight Return, Cut Some Rug, and Marblehead Johnson were all top 10 hits in 1996 for which band?
Stereophonics.
It was the Blue Tones. For a point. In what year did The Police go straight in at number 1 with Don't Stand So Close to Me?
1983.
Oh, it's 1980. I thought, he's got it, stop there. Oh. In May 1971, the Rolling Stones spent a month at the top of the album chart with their LP called Sticky What?
Fingers.
It was Sticky Fingers for 2 points. Which significant date in the calendar was also the title of a 1983 song that gave U2 their first ever top 10 entry?
Significant date in the calendar. Sunday Bloody Sunday?
No, it was New Year's Day.
Oh!
For a point, it's your second clip. The legendary Frankie Valli was born on this day 90 years ago. Here he is with the Four Seasoned and the Northern Soul classic. But what's the song title, please?
Is that called The Night?
It is The Night. Well done. And this is your last question. Was worth 2, but we're going to play a joker. Now worth 4. Complete the title of this 2011 top 3 smash by Alexandra Stan. Mr. Who?
Fix It.
It's Mr. Saxo Beat. Scored 8 points.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't get 0.
No, Gary, that's a decent score. Compared to more recent scores, 8 is a very good score, Gary. It could give you a chance of winning that smart speaker. Caroline Mackey has 8 to beat. Caroline is in Oxton in Nottinghamshire. Caroline, you really enjoy your job as a gardener. Can't blame you.
I do. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, best thing about being a gardener?
Well, recently, being out when it's dry has been very good, thank you. But the satisfaction from a lawn with straight lines and tidy hedge, it's brilliant.
I reckon when everything comes in bloom, it's pretty awe-inspiring.
Yeah, we're going through the blue phase at the moment with forget-me-nots, and bluebells and things, so it's looking lovely.
Yeah, very good. I randomly just threw a load of daffodil bulbs in the back garden. Churned up the soil, just chucked them in, willy-nilly, and they come up. They're absolutely awesome.
Beautiful. That's the yellow phase in spring that starts it all off.
Because they are the first to come and say hello, aren't they?
Hello, yes.
But they disappear quickly. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, there's stuff following on. You've got to put more stuff in now then.
Yeah, I'll see if she'll let me use the rotavator, because, I'm not good with heavy machinery, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I like the big machines.
Yeah, I've got steel-proof toe cap boots that keep me safe, so we're all right. In your spare time, Caroline, you love taking part in wine tasting clubs.
I do, yeah. I drink a lot of wine. I taste a lot of wine.
I don't blame you. What's your favourite?
I always say that my favourite would probably be the next one, because I just consider each wine and enjoy each wine, and you never know, the next one might just blow you away.
All right, well, good luck on 10 to the top. Like I said, you've got 8 to beat. Good luck. Did you just cheers yourself?
I've got a pencil, I just tapped the glass by accident.
Cheers, Caroline, I love it. All right, for a point, here's your first question. Complete the title of this 1972 Michael Jackson hit? Rockin' what?
Robin.
Yes. Who was Bryan Adams' duet partner on the 1998 smash When You're Gone?
I want to say Sporty Spice. Mel Chisholm.
That's it. Well done, Mel C.
Cool.
For 3 points, here's your first clip. Take a listen to this week's new number one from 1985. Then just name the performer, please.
Denise Osborne.
It's Phyllis Nelson. What a tune. For a point. The song Sometimes reached number 2 in 1986 and was the chart breakthrough for which pop duo?
I know it. I can't think. Andy Bell and the other guy. Erasure.
Yes! For 2 points. Who was the featured guest rapper on Jennifer Lopez's 2011 number 1, On the Floor, and Kesha's 2014 number 1, Timber?
I don't know rappers really. Don't know at all, sorry.
It was Pitbull. For a point. Which band had a top 3 hit in October 1983 with the track Dear Prudence?
Was that Shakespeare's Sister?
No, it was Susie and the Banshees.
Man.
For a point, in what year did 10cc top the chart for just a week with their song Dreadlock Holiday?
Gonna say 1979.
Oh, you were 1 year out. It was 78.
Okay.
Oh, here's a question for a point. It's your final clip. Here's a song that was a minor hit in the late 90s, but eventually reached the top 3 in 2011. Just name the group performing it, please.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
I'm gonna guess McFly.
No, it was the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, for a point. Bow Down Mister was a 1991 top 40 hit for a group that was founded by Boy George and was called Jesus what?
Jones?
Jesus Loves You. That's a tricky question. For a point, but it's your last question, so we're going to play your joker. It's now worth 2. Daddy's Home in 1981 and Little Town in 1982 were both hits for which British pop legend? Gosh,
I say Cliff Richard.
Yes, it is Cliff Richard. You scored 6 points.
Is that the same? Oh no, Garry got 8. Okay, thank you.
Oh, I love it, Caroline.
I need a mug.
When you're gardening now, you can have a cheeky brew in your 10 to the top coffee mug as you parade up and down doing your straight lines in your garden when you're mowing.
I'll take it to work. Brilliant, thank you.
Hey, thank you very much, Caroline. Well done, Garry.
Oh, thank you very much. They were hard questions, Caroline.
Gary, you win the smart speaker. Congratulations, all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to you both. If you want to play 10 to the top, then why not apply? Use the email 10tothetop@bbc.co.uk or the WhatsApp 08000 288 291. Start your message with the word Joker and you could be playing next week.
10 to the top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
1-800-Flowers.com is more than your birthday, anniversary, or just because gift-giving destination. We put our hearts into everything we do to help you celebrate all life's special occasions with friends and family. From our farmers and bakers, florists and makers, everything from 1-800-Flowers is made with love every step of the way, because we know that nothing is more important than delivering a smile. To learn more, visit 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST.